When you look at the ocean, you see endless possibilities. You see beauty, mystery, and depth. But beneath the surface lives a creature unlike any other, powerful, relentless, and unstoppable. That creature is the shark. And tonight, I want to talk to you about why we must learn to think, act, and lead with the same mindset. The truth is, in life, people are often told to play it safe, to settle, to follow the crowd. But the shark doesn't follow, it leads. The shark doesn't wait for opportunities, it creates them. And if you want to rise above average, if you want to break barriers and achieve greatness, you must embody that same strength and determination. I ask you to stay with me through this message, not just to be inspired, but to truly transform the way you see yourself and your future. Because adopting the shark mindset is more than motivation. It is a strategy for life, for business, and for every dream you are chasing. By the time we finish, you will not just understand the mindset, you will feel it. You will carry it with you into every challenge, every opportunity, and every moment where you must decide whether to sink or to swim. So lean in, listen closely, because what I am about to share with you has the power to change the way you fight, the way you focus, and the way you win. When we talk about the shark mindset, the very first thing that stands out is its relentless focus on the goal. A shark never stops moving forward. It doesn't get distracted by smaller fish swimming around it, and it doesn't waste energy on anything that doesn't serve its survival or its mission. That is exactly the kind of focus we need to bring into our own lives. Too often, we allow noise, opinions, and even fear to pull us off course. We get tempted by short-term comfort and lose sight of the long-term victory. But the truth is, if you want to rise, if you want to achieve something that others only dream of, you cannot afford to drift. You must fix your eyes on your destination and move toward it with unshakable determination. There will be moments when distractions appear attractive, moments when people doubt you, and moments when the journey feels longer than you expected. But think about the shark. It doesn't pause because the ocean is endless. It just keeps swimming forward. And if you can adopt that same relentless mindset, you'll realize that progress is not about speed. It's about direction. Every small step taken with focus brings you closer to your purpose. When you commit to the goal, when you eliminate the distractions and drown out the doubts, you begin to operate with a clarity that others can't understand. That clarity is power. That clarity is what separates those who settle from those who win. Stay fixed on your path, keep moving forward, and never let go of your vision, because focus is the force that turns impossible into inevitable. Do you want me to expand key point 2 next in the same 300-word flowing style? What makes the shark so extraordinary is not just its strength, but its ability to thrive in any environment. Whether the waters are calm or rough, whether the currents shift or the tides turn, the shark adapts and continues forward. That adaptability is the second principle of the shark mindset, and it is one we must embrace if we want to succeed in life. Too often, people resist change, clinging to the comfort of the familiar, even when it no longer serves them. But the world doesn't wait for us to feel ready. It changes, it challenges, and it demands that we either adjust or get left behind. When you are adaptable, challenges stop being roadblocks and start becoming opportunities. A closed door becomes a sign to find another path. A setback becomes a lesson that strengthens your resolve. Life is never meant to be predictable, but it will always reward those who are flexible enough to adjust while keeping their purpose intact. Just like the shark, you must be willing to swim through different waters to endure the storms and to adjust to whatever comes without losing sight of your mission. Adaptability is not weakness, it is resilience. It is resilience. It is the quiet confidence that no matter what changes around you, you will rise to meet it. And in that strength lies freedom, because you are no longer controlled by fear of the unknown. Instead, you learn to use uncertainty as momentum, pushing you forward instead of holding you back. The ocean belongs to the shark because it refuses to be shaken by its environment. The same can be true for you. If you are willing to adapt, you will always find a way to survive, to grow, and to win. Would you like me to continue with key point 3 in the same style and flow? Strength is not built in a single moment of glory. It is forged in the quiet discipline of daily persistence. The shark is powerful not because of a single burst of energy, but because it never stops moving. Day and night, in calm waters and in storms, it keeps going with unwavering consistency. That is the essence of the third principle of the shark mindset, discipline and persistence. In our own lives, it is tempting to wait for inspiration or to move only when conditions feel perfect. But real success is not about waiting for the right moment. It is about creating momentum through steady effort. Discipline is choosing to stay committed when no one is watching, when the excitement has faded, and when the road feels heavy. It is doing the hard work again and again, because you know what you are building is greater than the temporary discomfort you may feel. The shark rules the ocean not just because of its strength, but because of its presence. It moves with confidence, with authority, and with a fearlessness that commands respect. That is the final principle of the shark mindset, leadership, and dominance. In life, opportunities don't come to those who hide in the shadows or wait for permission. They come to those who step forward, who are willing to lead, and who refuse to be intimidated by fear. Fear is what holds so many people back. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of standing out. But the shark does not hesitate. It knows that hesitation can cost survival, and in our world, hesitation can cost success. Leadership means being willing to take the first step even when no one else does. It means standing strong in your decisions, even when others doubt you. It means refusing to let fear silence you, because the moment you allow fear to lead, you surrender your own power. Dominance is not about arrogance. It is about certainty. It is the inner strength to declare, I belong here, even when the world tells you otherwise. It is the quiet confidence to walk into any room, any challenge, or any dream and know that you are capable of owning it. That certainty is magnetic. It inspires others to believe, and it reminds you that you are stronger than the obstacles before you. The shark mindset is about rising above hesitation, leading with courage, and owning your space with confidence. When you carry yourself with that kind of fearlessness, you no longer chase opportunities. Opportunities are drawn to you. Would you like me to now combine all 4 expanded points with the introduction into one full flowing speech? Persistence is the partner of discipline. It is the refusal to give up even when progress feels invisible, even when the challenges multiply. The shark does not stop because the current is strong. It pushes harder. And in that persistence, it proves that endurance is stronger than any obstacle. If you want to rise above, you cannot depend on luck or fleeting motivation. You must rely on the structure of your discipline and the fire of your persistence. Those 2 forces together create unstoppable momentum. And once that momentum builds, nothing can hold you back. Consistency is power and persistence is victory. When you commit to them both, you don't just chase success, you guarantee it. Do you want me to now expand key point 4 with the same style and intensity?